Alright YouTube, before the video I want to announce something quick. So in this video I am arguing against the idea of a tariff. However, after I recorded the video already, I did some more research and I realized that there are justifiable reasons to advocate for a tariff. So I think I will do another video giving reasons why a tariff may be good. But in this video, you will see why tariffs are bad. The government budget is always a hot issue, but recently people have been pushing for a border adjustment tax, also known as a tariff. So, should America begin adopting tariffs? Let's set the record straight. Before we can answer that question, we have to answer another one. Are tariffs beneficial or detrimental? And well, it depends on who you ask, which we will get into shortly. But first, what is a tariff? Simply put, a tariff is a tax or duty to be paid on a particular class of imports or exports. There are two main facets to focus on regarding a tariff, and most people are ignorant of one of them. That's not meant to be derogatory. The reason one particular facet isn't noticed is due to people noticing the results that are immediately seen, but neglecting the results that are not seen. Mostly because these results are prevented from coming into existence. And no, I am not talking about prices going up, which tends to happen due to tariffs and taxation. So what do I mean by this? Well, here's an example to illustrate what I'm talking about. Let's say you own a TV production factory in America. You have roughly 1,000 people working for you. Let's say after production costs, labor costs, and government regulations, you are able to sell your TVs for $500 a piece. This is the lowest price you can go before you begin negating profits. Now, let's say there's another TV factory in a country somewhere on the other side of the world, and this country does many imports and exports with the US. Most people will probably be thinking of China right now. So, to keep things simple, let's call the country Pipernia. That, my friends, is misdirection, and yes, my sense of humor is that good. Anyways, due to less regulations, perhaps no minimum wage, cheaper production costs, etc., this factory in Pipernia is able to sell their TVs, which are the exact same quality as your TVs, for $400 a piece, $100 less than yours. So the factory in Pipernia begins exporting TVs to America at $400 a piece. Since they are able to sell the same quality for $100 cheaper, you rightly predict that this net imbalance will be detrimental to you, not only to you, but the 1,000 Joe Blows and Mary Moes that are working for you. If you cannot convince Congress to tariff Pipernia so your TVs are the same price, then you and your factory staff, all 1,000 of them, may lose your jobs. These results are the ones that are immediately seen, as I mentioned earlier. But let's go over the results that are not seen. So Pipernia is able to sell the same quality TV for less money, or a better quality TV for the same money. So what would happen if Congress decided to not tariff Pipernia and allow your factory to crumble due to Pipernia's success? Well, Pipernia is a big trader with the US, so funding Pipernia will not only help Pipernia, but also the US. Because we allowed Pipernia to sell more to us, they are now able to buy more from us. They're actually forced to buy more from us if their dollar balances are not to remain perennially unused. So by letting in more Pipernia goods, we must now export more American goods. Moreover, that extra $100 people have saved by buying Pipernia TVs can now be used at a variety of industries. That extra $100 can be used to help employment in all parts of the country. Maybe you use that money to buy new shoes, or go to a restaurant, go see a movie. Employment of any industry will now be better and more robust, strictly due to that extra $100 that is being spent in other areas besides TVs. So, although more people may be unemployed in the TV industry, there are now more people employed in other industries. So American employment on net balance has not gone down, but American and Pipernian production on net balance has gone up. Labor in each country is better because these countries are able to do what they do best, and not be forced to do things they do badly. Consumers in both countries are also better off. They can now buy what they want, wherever they want, and do so by finding the cheapest possible price for them to pay. These are the results that are not seen. So in conclusion, although you can sympathize with the Joe Blows and Mary Moes who may suffer due to free trade, i.e. no tariff, you can also understand that that extra money being saved by consumers is now being spent on a variety of other items. I don't think a tariff is a good idea. I think giving consumers the options to find the items they need for the cheapest amount possible, as well as the increase in national employment due to the extra money consumers maintain from the absence of a tariff, outweighs the loss of jobs of those in a specific industry. I may do a sequel to this video which will view things from a different perspective, such as imposing tariffs, but that is yet to be determined. If you like what you see, please share the video and consider subscribing and being a patron. The Piper Report is an alternative news source that reports on news you won't hear from the corporate media. And a special thanks to my patrons. And I'm done.